Yo, he about to do some Karate Kid shit. Bam, bam, bam. Yo, I ain't give no fucks. I just started throwing hands. I said, bam. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Yukatis in the building, man. And yo, today's a different video because today I'm doing a story time. And this story is based on my first ever fight. And in that first fight, I got jumped, bro. Come on, man. My first fight, I got jumped. But anyway, I'm about to tell y'all right now. So look, first things first. All right, this was a long time ago. All right, so this was back when I was in 8th grade. All right, I was on my way to high school. You feel me? This was 8th grade. I was 14 years old, and it was the weekend, and you know, Saturday. So it was me and my girlfriend at the time, who was my ex. So my ex-girlfriend and 2 of her friends and my uncle, who most of you guys know as C Million. So it was us 4, right? So our plan was we was gonna go to the movies, right? So that was the plan. So you feel me? So next thing you know, we all met up at the movies, and this movie is Jersey Gardens, by the way. So everybody that lives in New Jersey or around like Elizabeth, Linden, Roselle, all that, you should know what Jersey Gardens is. But yeah, basically we went to Jersey Gardens Mall. That's the mall we was going to just go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? So we pull up, right? We all met up and stuff. He was like, yo. So we go to the movies, and then next thing you know, soon as we walk inside the movies, we see like a group of a group of teens, bro. They was like between like 16, the oldest was probably like 16, and the youngest was probably like 13, like 12 or something, like 12. But yeah, it was a lot of them, bro. It was like 7 of them, and I'm like, yeah, they up to no good, bro. It's like, it was 7 of them, so I'm like, yeah, they up to no good. So, you know, you feel me? We pull up to the movies, and I was sure right. We waiting in line to get our ticket. Then next thing you know, they all pulled up over here, and they over here like, that's your girl? I'm like, oh boy, here we go. I ain't say nothing, bro. At that part, my heart was racing, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, what the bro? Like, my fist was balled up, bro. I'm like, bro. I'm like, yeah, some shit about to go down, bro. This man really said, and this was the 12-year-old, by the way. He said, that's your girl? Come on, man. Like, this man like 12 years old, like. And then next thing you know, I just see a bunch of them. They just all talking, this mumbling, like, yeah, they just staring us down and all that. Like, they trying to fight. They like, hey, yo, what's good? What's good? They all of them was like, yo, what's good? What's good? I'm like, yo. And then the 12-year-old, he all up on my girl. He was talking to me. He's like, yo, what's good? What's your name? What's how you all flirting with my girl and shit? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, like, ooh, I was so mad. And then that's when, like, literally, like, 2 minutes later, they had left or whatever. So now at this point, I'm like, oh, hell no, bro. I'm like, nah, that shit just did not just happen, bro. So we got our tickets and all, and I'm talking to my boy C Million, and I'm like, yo, son, mind you, my heart racing, my adrenaline and running, bro. Like, ooh, I was in fight mode, bro. At that point, I'm like, nah, fuck that. We gotta fight, bro. Like, I was mad as hell, bro. I'm like, yo, ain't no way they just came up to us, checked us out, and asked if that was my girl, if that was our girl. Like, yo, like, they was dead disrespecting us all in our space. Like, they was trying to start some shit. I'm like, oh, hell no, bro. So I told him everything, bro. He was there too, by the way, but like, I told him like, yo, like, I'm really trying to fight them. He's like, word, bro. We just talking about it the whole time. I think my girlfriend at the time, I think my ex-girlfriend was in the bathroom. They was in the bathroom. So it was just me and him talking about it, yo, the whole time, bro. I'm like, nah, I gotta fight. And in my head, I'm like, yo, I gotta fight these guys. I'm like, if I don't fight, then I'm gonna regret that shit like 10 years from now. I'm like, if I don't fight these guys, I'm gonna be talking about this shit for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna regret it so much that I did not fight them. So I'm like, nah, fuck that, bro. So next thing you know, and that's when I think he went to the bathroom too. So it was just me, you know, next to like smoothie stand in the center of the movies and stuff. So next thing you know, one of them was still there, right? And he was just walking around. This was near the arcade section, and he was staring at me. And I'm staring at him. So we was walking by each other, and we just staring at each other. He was like, why you, he was like, what's good? Why you, he was like, no, what he said? He said something. He was like, yo, what's good? He was like, you staring at me, bro? He was like, why you staring at me? I was like, why you staring at me? And that's when we just staring at each other. We walk face to face like that. Like, what's good? And that's when one of the kid, the 12-year-old kid, he was like, hey, yo, come over here, come over here. Mind you, me and him, we just dead staring at each other for like a good 2 minutes, bro. Just staring at each other face to face. Like this is a fucking boxing match, bro. We just staring at each other. And mind you, the whole crowd came around, bro. They all started coming around, bro. It was an old shit. It was an old shit. Yo, y'all about to fight? Y'all about to fight? They was like, yo, come to the bathroom. Come to the bathroom, bro. It was like, come to the bathroom. So that's when I was mad as fuck, bro. And at the time, I'm stupid as fuck. Like, why would I do that shit? Like, you know damn well if it's like 10 niggas, bro, you know they gonna jump your ass or they gonna fuck you up, bro. You know it's not gonna be a fair fight. But at the time, I ain't know. Like, that was my first ever fight, so I ain't know shit about fighting. So like, I was just mad as fuck, bro. I went to get it banging, bro. I was nervous as fuck. I was mad. I was excited, bro. I was all emotions at the same time. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, bro. My heart just racing, bro. My adrenaline rushing. Like, I'm trying to fuck this nigga. Ooh, I'm trying to fuck this nigga up, bro. So we all headed to the bathroom, and C Million, he came back and he was already there. I'm like, yo, bro, record this, bro. I gave him my phone. I was like, yo, record this shit, bro. And that's when we all started getting ready and shit. We was about to get it banging. I'm over here like this. I'm like this, bro. He like, that's when they started laughing. He started laughing. He's like, yo, he about to do some Karate Kid shit. Bam, bam, bam. Yo, I ain't give no fucks. I just started throwing hands. I said, bang, 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 bro. Bro, we was fighting in the bathroom, bro. I don't know how. But we ended up all the way in the third bathroom stall, like the tallest stall. We ended up all the way in there. And next thing you know, I'm just on top of him, throwing punches. He all the way on the tallest side. I'm just throwing punches. Next thing you know, he picked me up, bro. And then he drove me all the way towards the sink, and he slammed me on top of the sink, bro. But mind you, while he picked me up and was dragging me to the sink, I was still throwing punches. So now I'm sitting on top of the sink, right? And I'm throwing punches, and he's still like this, and he like that, and I'm throwing punches, and then next thing you know, I guess I was winning, because at that point, that's when they all just started throwing punches. They was like, no jumping. They all started throwing punches. I'm like, yo, I said no jumping, bro. Because, oh yeah, I forgot to say, before the fight, I was like, I bet, no jumping, bro. I was like, one-on-one, no jumping. That's what I said before we fought. But yeah. So I was like, yo, no jumping, bro, no jumping. And then next thing you know, he slammed me on the ground and he started throwing punches. I'm like, I'm like, ah, shit. He started throwing punches, bro. They was like, all right, break it up. They was like, chill. That's when, oh my God, bro, that shit was crazy. And then it was another kid that he was low-key cool. He was the coolest one out of all of them. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I hated all them niggas, he was the coolest one. He was like, oh shit. He was like, yo, you good, bro? He was like, that was your girl? I was like, yeah. He was like, why you ain't just say that? He was like, damn, he was like, you could fight, you got hands. He was like, I didn't know you could fight, bro. I was like, oh shit. In my head, I'm like, oh, word shit. I was fucking that nigga up, huh? So mind you, bro, I think my nose was bleeding, my elbow was bleeding, that shit was dripping blood. My fucking nose bleeding and shit. I'm like, yo. They was like, you crying, bro? I'm like, no, I ain't crying, fuck. But then I looked in the mirror, I had tears coming down my eyes. That happens sometimes. Like, I don't know what it is. My eyes are sensitive. Like, if it's really cold outside, like, my eyes will get teary and, like, I'll start crying. It is what it is. Even sometimes when, like, if I'm boxing, I take, like, a couple of punches in the face, like, my eyes just start tearing up. So, yeah, that's what happened. I was taking punches in the face and my eyes started tearing up for some reason. I didn't even know. But, yeah, so we get out. And that's when I'm mad as fuck, bro. I went to the front of the movies, right? The front of the movies inside. And they was like, oh my God, what happened? They was like, yeah, we gotta call the cops. They gave me an ice pack for my arm and shit. I'm like, yo. So then that's when my ex-girlfriend, her friends, they came out. They was like, oh my God, they jumped him. They was like, oh my God, Xavier, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good. That's when I was like, yo, Cam, let me see the video. Bro, he only got the part where I was on the ground, bro. So he ain't record that whole thing, bro. I was like, damn, you didn't record the whole thing? He was like, nah. He was like, it happened too quick, bro. I was like, damn, he only got the part where I was getting fucked up. I'm like, damn, he didn't get the first 20 seconds of the fight. I'm like, damn, bro. But yeah, that's that. So then that's when they was still here, bro. They was like, yo. They was like, yo, bro, come over. They was like, round two. They was like, let's go outside. And then that's when, mind you, I'm mad as fuck. I'm like, all right. That's when the girls and they all started holding me back. They was like, no. I was mad as fuck. They was like, come on, bro. He was like, you a pussy. That's why you got fucked up in front of your bitch. Oh, I was mad as fuck, bro. I wanted to go so bad. They was like, no, don't. Bro, I was mad as fuck, bro. Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. And I think my ex-girlfriend started crying because she went to the bathroom and stuff, and she started crying and shit. Cause we had showed them the video, and they only saw the part where I was getting jumped on. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? But yeah, that's basically it, bro. That's the time where, you feel me? That was my first ever fight, and I got jumped, bro. And to this day, that's still one of my most intense fights ever, bro. And I'm glad I thought about that in the past, cause like I said, in the past I thought about it. I'm like, yo, if I don't fight this nigga, I'm gonna regret that shit for the rest of my life. And now I have a story time, and I don't regret that shit. So I feel like if you guys want to do something in life and you guys are scared of it, think about it like this. If you don't do it now, you're gonna regret that shit 10 years later. Like, it could be the best story time of your life. But anyway, that's that, man. I'm gonna stop it right here because I gotta go to work soon. But yeah, that's my story time, and I'll catch y'all later.